Hi everyone, it's Leanne again. I've been making some flowers. Now they're just paper flowers for your journaling, and I've tried it with tissue paper, but it's too flimsy, so I'd steer away from that, from tissue paper. Although I will use that in one of my journaling books. That was just an experiment, so I won't use that again. That sort of material, that tissue type paper. You need something a little bit more firmer because this is a bit of paper crafts, so you need something a little bit firmer. Now I have made that one. Where are we? My camera's not focusing today for some reason. I'm not sure why. But anyway, there's a paper flower I made with a little bit of this paper. It's the same thickness as photocopy paper, so it has some weight to it. It's not flimsy like tissue paper, for instance. Now I've got a bit of a template here, and what I'm going to do is hold that template to the edge of it. Pen. Yep, this one. I'm going to hold it down, and I'm just going to draw some lines where I want to cut it. There we go. Now we just cut that out. I will put the measurements down below when I upload this video, so you can get the measurements from it. Right, now I've cut that out. I'm going to use a scorer here. You don't have to. I just think it's convenient. And I'm going to hold it long ways, that way. Can you see? That way. Right up in the corner. And I'm going to score it every 1/4 of an inch. Yep, every 1/4 of an inch. Now I'll just concentrate on that. Hang on a sec. 1/4 of an inch. Alright, so what was that? That was 1/4. This is half. That's 3/4. That's 1. That's 1 1/4. That's 1 1/2. 1 3/4. You get the gist? 2. 2 1/4. 2 1/2. 2 3/4. Every 1/4. 3 there. 3 1/4. Oops, 3 1/2. Nope, that's gone a bit too far. So that one, then that one, then 3 1/4, then 4, and leave the bottom one. Right, so I can give you some measurements here. If I measure it against my scorer in inches, it is 4 1/4 inches long. So no, I lie. 4 1/4. I'm sorry. Can't read my measurements. 4 1/4 by 2 inches. 2 inches by 4 1/4. So did you get that? 2 inches by 4 1/4. Yep, that's it. Okay. So after you do that, I'm going to get some fancy scissors. These are shearing pinking shearers. They have the zigzag on the end. You don't have to use these. It is you can actually just use scissors and do circular edges. So you just go along the long edges, both sides, and you cut a bit of a what they call that, saw cut, like scissors, like saw, you know, a saw. Now what we're going to do is fold it back on itself like a concertina. So you go one forward, crease. It's already creased, but just give it an extra push. One back, one forward, one back, one forward, one back, one forward, one back, one forward, one back. You got the message? Do you understand that? You go one forward, you push the whole thing forward on that crease line, then you push it back on the crease line. So it's a concertina effect. And I'll just finish it off here. You can go fast and slow as you like. Right. Now I'm just going to give that a tiny, easy little cut because it's a little bit off center. Yep, that'll do. Right, we're going to get some thread now. In my day, when we were younger, we called it cotton. Let's just call it thread because that's a modern term. I'm going to take a piece of it, any cotton, any colour. If you want to match it, that's okay. Now I'm going to put it half over the middle, like that. And then I'm going to pull one thread to go around. And then I'll pull the other thread, other side of the thread, if I can get it. Hang on. Be patient. Right. Get the other side of the thread and go back around the other way. And then we'll tie some knots in it. Now I'm just going to use my teeth then to grab hold of it because I'm old and my fingers are not working as pliable as they used to. Right, there's 2 knots. I suggest you do another 2 or another 1. So 1, and I'll do 2. 2, so that's 4 knots in all. And it looks like that. And then we're going to cut it off as close to it as possible because we don't want string showing. And there we go. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to maneuver it out like a flower. So we're going to glue this side and then we're going to turn it over and glue that side together. But before we do that, let's just maneuver it and get it the concertina flower and pull it out a bit, stretch it out, starting to get it stretched out a bit. Because once we glue it, it will be stretched out, but we need to give it a little bit of a push, head start. I'm going to do it like that. Push it out so it touches each other's side. And when we've done that, one is going to be the top and one is going to be the bottom. So we're going to glue it on the bottom. We'll just glue it. Don't put a lot of glue because it shows up a little bit. Now we're going to stick those 2 ends together like that. And I'm going to hold it together until it sticks. So I've got one side together, glued. Just got a little bit of excess glue. I'm just going to wipe that off. Bear with. Right, there we go. So there's one side glued. Now we'll do the other side. Now I'll put a little bit too much glue on there, so just be careful with that. Learn from my mistakes. And we're going to get the other side. And we're going to pull that together as well. Oops, hold it together. I did have it together, but it split apart. So now I'm going to hold it together again. Need some more glue. I put too little on then. Just bear with till I get it together and hold it. There we go. Now it's not perfectly going to sit together, so you have to maneuver it. It is paper and it resists. Right. And there's the other side. Like that. Doesn't matter about that hole in the middle. It's going to be covered. Right, now one side has a lip because one side's underneath with the paper, the other one's on the top. So just snap it off, or cut it off I should say, and voila, we're finished. Now you want to pretty that up in the center. You can use a paper one. This one's just got some old text on it. Make a tiny little circle. And I'm going to use an embellishment. These are very, very sweet. And that one there's a heart, and I think I will use it. So put some glue in the center. Now you're going to have to hold this on because it's not a flat surface, but it's a surface. I'm going to hold it on right there, like that. And as you can see, there's a nice blue one with a gemstone in the middle there. That one there. Now that'd be good in a journal. I will use this tissuey one. I mean, you can use it rice paper as well, but they're very flimsy. But I will use it. And this is the one with the pink heart. Can you see that? Sorry, not getting my camera work very well, am I? The focus seems to be gone. I don't know why. I'll just see if I can focus it. Not too good. But there we go. There's the pink heart on the flower. Now you can use them all in your journaling, and they're very simple projects, very simple to do, and you can make your own. So I'll leave you there. I hope you can make some of those for yourself. And until I see you next time, take care.